one hardball. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Mike, ready? Let's go. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball, defense.
And he's got some space here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. Extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27.
You don't want none. Check 31, check 31. Check, lucky, check.
Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. On 1st down, here's Breida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And he's got Roan. A big play there on the option. And a quite appropriate gain as well. 49 yards on the ground.
Here we go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll run it with Coleman. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From the 31, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing is Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. And this one recovered by the hands 16 for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Eluding the pressure right, and he's going to keep it here. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's a 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Tighten up.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
They're on 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
18 yards, first down Niners. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. And an alley to run. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
Here we go.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On second down, a run with Breida. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Hey, gun. SOS. Under 10.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now a give to Breida. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Check nine. Topper.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Two. Strip the ball.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. He rifles one that's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This time Jackson will throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete as well.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.